What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, if you want to skip ahead of the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. As for the rest of you watching live as it happens, welcome back to the Gaming Dungeon. I am your Dungeon Master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are ya on this Tuesday night? I'm back for part 5 of Steelrising on the PlayStation 5. Now, I mentioned, I think, before part 4 that this game just still hasn't hooked me yet. And at this point, I'm not sure it's going to. And I was trying to, scour every little piece of the map that I could to find every little thing that I could and everything, and just, not wanting to miss something. And I think it's time to move on from that.
First, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, Suave knows because he's first. What's going on, Suave? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Well, you're always here, and I always appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just focus more on the go from point A to point B. Most of the time, it seems like the little things that I can find don't really matter all that much. It seems like I'm not going to find any better armor or anything. I think I've got the same armor I had since part 2. And it's just not happening. I'm still going to try to do the side quests because it seems like the side quests are about in the same location as the main quest. So that's just going to be another one of the points that I'm going to try to do. But I think it's time to speed this along a little bit. We came to this gathering of some of these, I'm gonna say, high society members of Paris, and they wanted us to find some even more people that they need to recruit and bring to their cause and rise up and take the city back and this, that, and the other thing. So I think we're trying to find those people. And we've gotten a little bit of what I think might be backstory might be going on here. This group of high society people in Paris wanting to kind of band together and maybe overthrow the king. Hence why all the automats came to be and all that. But that's really this whole time, all we've got is just these little bitty breadcrumbs and find this person, yet they're nowhere to be found kind of thing. And it's, yeah, I'm kind of hoping the story moves along a little bit here. Yeah, give me something, game. Anyhow, it's time to jump back in for part 5. So let's do it. Again, I think we're trying to find some people, and after we do that, I'm not sure what's happening after that. The side quest stuff is in this area. Well, sort of. It's it's over yonder, but where I need to go for this main quest is apparently up there. So I got to find a way to get there. So say that's blocked. I came from that direction, I believe. So, well, actually, it looks like I need to go there and jump to there. So we need to find a way into this area over here. Not like that, we're not. So, oh, that was an improved frost grenade. Thanks for letting me know, game. It only took you, several minutes. And if this is blocked, then... oh, does this wrap around? It does not. So... then how in the hell are we supposed to get in here? Can't break none of that. Can't go in there. Okay. Well. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, you won't grab that ledge, so... Oh. Well, I'm here. Which... Now, of course, I gotta go there. Okay. Alright, I was actually trying to do this the opposite way. Now, what was my dash? That's my dash. Okay. Trying to remember. Alrighty. And go down there and open that gate, and that'll be a way for me to get back out. Oh, yeah, well, that worked well. Oh, well, hey, guys, how are you? Well, then just dodge right into it. That's good work there, Aegis. Cool. Now, now that I lost most of my life there, dealing with 2 enemies. Yeah, wonderful. Grab that while I'm here and open this gate, which I cannot lock by a mechanism. Oh, right here. Alright, so that leads me back out there when the time comes. And then there was this. So we still haven't found, what was the guy's name? Le Croissant? Or whatever the hell the guy's name was supposedly supposed to be. Apparently he's in a prison somewhere. Oh, wow. Okay. This is what we're doing now. Understood. Okay. There's the big guy. No, no, that's cool. Awesome. Excellent. Cool. Cast iron. That'll be nice. Well, heal again. So max agility and bunny hat. The movement in this game looks so slow in comparison. This game feels slow. And I think that's part of my problem with it. It's just I feel like for a machine, Aegis here should be able to move much faster than what she does. And it's just not the case. And like I want to attack faster. I want to be able to dodge faster. I want to be able to just move faster in general, and that's just not how it is. And again, I feel like in a way it sort of makes sense with like this sort of, I don't want to say crude, but maybe it would be in the 17th century. You know, this crude mechanics that, you know, these machines are based on and everything, and so maybe they wouldn't be as fluent and as smooth machine-wise as I would expect them to be, but it just, I don't know, it just makes it feel awkward to play most of the time. Okay, we still want to be finding these, because this is what's kind of giving us a little bit of the backstory.
They're after us. You must carry on, I beg you.
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Suzanne, just a bit more. We're almost there.
Well, not really backstory there, but got a pocket watch though, so that's neat, I guess. Yeah, not. I mean, some of those had what I feel like is a little bit of backstory, with what I feel like would be some pretty prominent characters. But then there's just little things like that, and it's like, okay, yeah, I know, things are dire. I think we kind of understand that. Oh, look at you. Catacombs. Essence of noble spirit. Yep, that's nice. That gives us quite a bit of essence, actually. Those things. And I see you there, too. So... I say, can I get one of your attention and not both of you? Is that a thing? And then I can take you on one at a time? Whoa. Oh, damn it. Got him. Now to deal with you. Really? Then the spider is the one that gets the hit in? Really? Really? Get out of here. Get out of here. bronze ingot. Saying the other things were... Oh, that's right, this sword that I got. Well, that way is the way I'm supposed to go. And I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but, like, there's an opening, like, right here. And then there's a thing.
Ravaged the church and slaughtered the faithful.
A letter from the parish priest. Dear Reverend Deacon, I'm obliged to go to Orleans where my sister has fallen ill. Beckons me to her bedside. I therefore entrust you with the key to the thingamajig. Recite all the funerals in my absence. I'm not gonna do this, then do it anyway. See? See? If I wouldn't have done that, I would have just missed a thing. You know? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's not the same weapon. Nope, nope, get up, get that, in. Oh. Seriously? Oh, that's why. This is one of these things that I can't stand. Things are so damn annoying. Excuse me? What? Down. Gotta get all the things. Might get a trophy. Just might. I can't hold anymore! Oh no, he did.
John, no!
A woman's headpiece. That's what I just got here. Stun module, yada yada yada, whatever. I don't think it really would have mattered. I think if I would have went up here, I would have just wrapped around to this part anyway, so I don't think it really mattered which way I went. Yeah, because right up the stairs and then... Oh, now I can go that way or that way over there. Well, damn. I think I need to upgrade anything right this second, so... Wait, do I have to go this way in order to get to the secondary stuff? And then I just went this way a second ago to start with. Wait, what? Oh, because I went that way and didn't go up the stairs, it didn't trigger for me to go this... Okay. Okay. Piss off, man. Sit down. No. Up there, Aegis. Yeah, noble spirit. Yep. Good deal. We definitely wanted that.
They're back.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone and the door is barricaded.
It won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
Speak to the baker's wife.
I mean you no harm.
He can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
Hold on.
Those
They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
That the automats took alive.
I find it interesting that sometimes I'll turn this game on and it'll narrate the whole thing. Other times it won't narrate it at all, and then sometimes, like this time, it's like only narrating and like saying the second half of the sentences.
the gentleman.
Smartest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
Okay. Well, catacombs behind the church. Essentially what we kind of got out of that. Oh, another big guy over there. But not even the way I'm supposed to be going. So, yup. It is time to just go that way. See if we can sort of move this along here a little bit. Maybe. Well, oh, here we go. Whoop! Oh, another one of them? Well, that sucks. Yep, you were the one that I didn't really want to mess with, but, you know, here we are. Sit down. Okay, nothing really in here. Take this, whatever it is. Spirit. Good deal. I got, what, 36 of those left, so... Still got a few of those. And, well, I'm here now. Can unlock that gate. And yet I'm supposed to be going that way? Yeah, well, I guess we can do it that way. Sure. Module key, sure. Something else What's there? Lasting affliction module. Hold on. Oh, half of these journals don't even, modules don't even seem like they're worth a damn. Alright, continuing on. No, do the thing. Thank you. Place just ransacked.
Little is Invalid. Yeah, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
We gotta cross the moat. Apparently we do. So, sort of getting back to the other secondary things, too. Oh, there's something. Something that we might maybe want. Oh, yep. Here's another thing. See? There's things! There's all the things! Cast iron things! Say, yep, I'm gonna guess I'm not gonna get the sneak attack, am I? Park it. Oh, more things. Yep, noble spirit. Maybe we can finally have time for an upgrade at some point here soon. Kind of doubt it, but... Well, how am I supposed to be able to cross the moat here? Oh, right here, possibly? Yeah. I guess just like so. That's... feel like here would be a good place to get jumped. Oh, see, I almost ran right by this.
Sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker.
There's the
debt
king.
that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Oh. The bankers created a money problem. Imagine that. So now just tax the hell out of the people. Imagine that. Alright, this all seems very quiet. And this looks like an arena to do a battle right here. We're stepping into the arena. Yup. Oh boy. Yep, the arena. Oh, look at you, big boy. Oh, nope, I can't do that, because that doesn't pause. What is that? Great. The treasure. Woo. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. He's on fire! Ow. Come on, get that big swing. Nope, nope, dodge. Dodge! Get out of the way! Down, Titan! Oh, we get another shard thing that gives me other abilities to do other things. Alright, who's this?
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne,
Oh, Jacques!
take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance.
Okay, his identity?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques
No.
Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And, most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
Okay.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
Before you woke up?
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
I don't know if you would just temporarily lose your mind. Is that a thing? Like, if you lose your mind, is there coming back from that? I'm not really sure. So what now?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
Take Monsieur Necker to the convent.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
Oh, I'm going straight back to Luxembourg. Okay. I didn't even finish the other thing yet. Okay. No, that's cool.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
This group.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they'd established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
The convent.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis,
Okay.
truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Well, I mean, that's good, I guess.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris.
I bet that's doing
However,
a lot.
we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis.
Oh,
From
yeah.
now on,
Okay.
you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
Okay.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
Oh, secrets.
do you
Secrets
mean?
now.
You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him.
Let's track down yet another person.
Monsieur Necker,
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
You can ask doesn't mean it's gonna get done.
do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Suzanne's fate.
I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides, we were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie on Rue de Bourgogne.
See, all of that right there, I think, is not helping the fact that I can't get into this. I don't know of half of the words that he even just said or where those places are supposed to be. And I couldn't pronounce them again if I wanted to. I can't remember all that.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refused to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course.
Oh, of course not.
He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Well, foiling the king's plans sounds kind of important. Let's see. A letter to Lafitte. As agreed, I received. Director. So this morning when he got off his boat, I found him in a very poor state. It was a very long voyage. However, I made a point of visiting the plantation before giving me this. Possible arrange
Monsieur Necker.
Madame?
Oh. Well, sure. Let him continue, I guess.
Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
I'm not done investigating yet.
Don't give up, I beg you. Remember, the last time I saw my poor wife, we were in the Église
Okay, I didn't
Sainte-Marie
ask to
on
talk
Rue de
to you
Bourgogne.
again, so...
That's in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. As for the bonds, you'll find them in the Armoire de Fer, in the Palais des Tuileries.
Uh-huh. Okay, we got something else here. A letter addressed to this guy. Says to call him back. Entrusted a bank. Did a bank protect you? Boring. Yeah, just find the Armoire de Fer. Simple. You know, just like that.
A word, s'il vous plaît.
What? What do you want?
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
So what's bothering?
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the Empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santilles, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money. Their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between two planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not, must be taken step by step, with moderation and prudence.
This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible.
That's bad.
Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hotel de Massiac alive.
So, yeah, me and my organization can't stand for this. Will you go do this? Where's the rest of your organization there, my guy? I mean, I understand your cause here. We can't have that, but I was unaware I was a part of your organization to stop all this. To rage while sorry. And one more right here. Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't care, in all honesty, about any of that. Oh, now I got multiple side quests going on here. Map. So I was here, right? Find the riders. That's the side quest I was trying to do. So now in Luxembourg, we've got side quests going on about asking somebody for advice. Side quest, investigate the hotel. And then the main quest is now up here. So, oh boy. So, that's the one for the queen. Okay, hold on. So ask this guy about the thing.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
It's a crumpled letter.
What does this letter mean?
Who gave you the right to read my correspondence?
I'm curious about how you got rid of Italia. As if it burned your fingers.
To tell you the truth, you're not entirely wrong. It is a missive sent by my father, the Marquis de Mirabeau, the scoundrel who shamelessly dares to call himself the friend of man. He writes to say that he is on the brink of death, in such desperate state that he has received extreme unction. This reprobate used his final moments on this mortal plane to send me threats yet again. He swears that he will torment me from beyond the grave.
How is that possible?
To my knowledge, he has not yet deigned to shuffle off this mortal coil. In any case, the satisfaction of knowing he is dead would not assuage my concern. This man is more persistent than the plague. He's capable of anything. He has spent his entire life persecuting his family. And I believe he is ready to spend his eternal rest continuing to do the same. I need to know what he's planning.
Where is he now?
At his home in Argenteuil. Given the circumstances, going to ask him for an explanation is out of the question. But the man who heard his final confession is here.
Monseigneur de la Fare.
Precisely. Only this confounded shaveling refuses to tell me a word of what the old dragon confided to him. He stubbornly insists on the secrecy of confession. Bon sang. Will we ever be rid of these damned superstitions?
No.
Aegis, would you be so kind as to intercede with the bishop? Perhaps you will be able to make him change his mind.
Sure. Even the guy is in this room. I mean, I'm right here. I might as well, right?
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Merry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Confession?
Monseigneur, I would like to talk to you about your recent meeting with the Marquis de Mirabeau.
What has gotten into all of you? This has gone on long enough. I will say it one last time and pray that they will finally leave me alone. Nothing and no one will make me violate the secrecy of his confession. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear, Monseigneur.
Yep, so I got nothing out of the guy, man.
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Alas, the bishop stubbornly refused to reveal anything.
Damn it. I need to know what my rogue of a father is up to. Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that my sister and mother received similar letters. They may even have already suffered his revenge. However, my sister lives in Grasse in the south of France. Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, she could not have received this letter. Then there is my poor mother.
If you ask me, I will go to find her.
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer. But I couldn't even tell you where she is staying.
Your own mother?
Indeed. it's a very embarrassing matter. A secret, which I beg you not to divulge.
I can be discreet. Rest assured.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. First her fortune, then her faculties. No matter what I tried, nothing could prevent her decline. It is said that she is now living on charity, in the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she still remembers who she is, perhaps you may meet her.
Okay. And I still gotta talk to you about some advice? Okay. Sure.
Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember, rumor has it she lives in the slums of the Marais.
Uh-huh. No, I got you. How about this, though?
Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the King's chambers.
What luck could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see.
Huh.
Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. If only Monsieur Bay were here, he would find a solution for you in no time.
To free him, I would have to go back to the Louvre.
Well, then I think you should. Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
Of course you do.
You are forgiven for everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
Okay. Question this guy. Bailey, I still need to get anyway, because he's the one that I need to talk to, or something about the Queen's son or something, which was originally what I was trying to do in the first place. This
I would
thing.
like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Why not?
Oh. I apologize. It was Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal? So we can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
Eh bien, I'm sorry, madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
Of course
I
not.
understand.
Steps to be
How do you
taken.
intend to counter the King's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner.
We got
As
that.
such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris.
It's a lot of
Whether it is
gunpowder.
in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it.
This sounds like just a group of guys that just think that they're the ones that have the greatest of ideas, but they can't even, like agree amongst themselves, which, surprise, surprise there. So I feel like they're just going to bicker back and forth, and I'm just stuck in the middle going, so what am I actually supposed to be doing?
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Nothing else in here now? I can move on? Goodness. Oh, see, yeah, here's even more stuff. Now, the one that I was doing, though, was... Which one? Yeah, something about the horseman here. So... Actually, something about Bailey. But Bailey, I still haven't woke up yet, though. And I'm not sure exactly what I need to do in order to make that happen. Okay, here? Yeah, find the riders. Save the exchange, reach the hangar where the gunpowder is being stored, investigate the thing. So that's where I was. Investigate and examine the safe. So I guess we go back here. There's like 3 of them there. And ones that I was trying to do in the first place. Yeah, here's my... Yeah, back to here. Let's see what we can find.
Direction. I should be able to find a way in. By the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Can I? The hangar where the gunpowder is being stored. There's the riders. Site of the exchange. So, alright, well, we're right here to start with. Inspect the warehouses.
Gunpowder.
Okay, well, there's one.
Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille.
Oh? Okay. Find the gunpowder at the... Okay. Okay, so I already got that one already. Well, that was fairly quick and simple, I guess. So closest one from here is to find the riders, which was over here, but I couldn't get to it though. That was the problem. Oh, I can now because this gate is open.
Not a single one escaped.
Yeah, that gate wasn't open earlier. Oh, you go to southeast of the mall house. I forbid you and your men to speak to the passengers. I will entrust them as waiting for you. Staging post in. Okay. So find the riders. Okay, did that. That one's good. That one's done now. So, alright, that's two things done fairly quickly. Ooh, what do we got here? Yeah, a whole 3 in the armor department. Yeah, no. And 15? No. Yeah, a whole lot of good that does. Alright, well. Let's see here. Let's... Might as well switch these grenades out. Don't have any of the other ones anyhow. Flame grenades. Explosive grenades. Oh, yeah, there we go. $30,000 essence. Can I do anything with that? Kinda doubt it. Upgrades. Weapons. Oh, I need one more of those blocks. For the foil and dagger, or for the fire chain. Which the fire chain is still the one that I'm using the most. So first things first, we need another one of these bismuth blocks. Okay. Yeah, now we can, I still don't have any of that. Foil and dagger. Yeah, this is still like my primary weapon, so let me an upgrade there. Ooh, this is at the max level, so level 5 is the best that we can do with this. Okay, that's that is good to know. See here, I got 17,000 left. Yeah, that'd be way too much to get those things there. Sure, more power. Why not? Whoops. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Why not? I don't use any of those. Get rid of that. Could sell those. Stab your heads off. Yeah, I don't need these. That's gonna do me no good whatsoever. I probably could sell that. But I'm gonna hang on to it anyway. Yeah, goodbye. Get rid of all those things. So I got 9,000. There's nothing you can do about it because I'm a madman. Kind of hurt my throat. Anybody hasn't seen Airheads, you're missing out. So, yeah, I don't have enough for... Well, then we just hang on to the rest, I guess. Alright. Now. 280 or 314. Oh. Almost missed a thing, and I was right here. A resignation letter. Your Majesty, it is evident that I have lost your confidence, and my official dismissal is long in coming. I beg you to relieve me from my duties of my ministry and hope that... Oh, that's from Jacques Necker himself. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with this bullshit. Alright. Now we press on. Actually, wasn't this... Yeah, this is where I took down the Titan. I don't think there's any other place for me to go in here anyway. That's where the guy was at. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go in here anyway. So, this is basically just a dead end. Oh! Through the doorway. Can't land on it. Negative review on Steam. Game's trash. Clipping through the walls. Well, there was stuff that just got left here, so... I'll take that. Increased armor. That's nice. Increased health. Increased endurance, which I would like to have. This would go down by only 10. Well, then give me more armor then, I guess. So... Well, okay, that's taking me nowhere. I don't think there's anywhere else that I can go here at all to begin with. So why would there be one of these, like, save points here if I can't go anywhere else? Never mind. Never mind. There we go. Just up and over the fence. Wait, no, I was already here. Wow! Never mind! Exactly. So, no, this is where I jumped the moat to come here to do the thing. Let me backtrack over here now, I guess. Whoa, almost didn't make that jump. Bye-bye. Nope. Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Gotta go up, down, and around. No, hit the thing. Yeah, that thing. There you go. Whack! Whack! Oh, I don't want to mess with you, really, anyway. Whoop! Yeah, some of these enemies kind of remind me of like a like just mechanical version of like something you'd see out of Silent Hill. Okay, actually, I did not go this way earlier. Whoa! Whoa! Kicked it. Kick his ass. Alright, I gotta find a way in here. Can I just... Oh, well, I don't think so. I don't think I can. What if I did... No, that's definitely not a thing. Alright, how about right here then? Well, give me this. Oh, okay. Gate that I can open here. Which, okay, I have been here before. I remember that. I was already just right here. That's where one of these other this was not here earlier. That's garbage.
Able to escape the automats, they ran towards the entrance to the catacombs.
Find Susan. Susan! Not Lenny, but Susan! Seen that coming. Seen it coming. Couldn't do anything about it, though. Alright. Susan. The key to the... Okay. Oh, here. Alright. Oh, we going underground now, huh? Ooh, we going into the catacombs. Susan! Oh, well, this is neat. Well, it's a little bit of a... Whoa. Whoa. Say, well, it's a little bit of a different, setting compared to what we've seen throughout the entirety of the game so far. Oh. Warrior spirit. There's some essence. Oh, another one of you. Get up. Just burn. Just burn. Get out of here. Warrior spirit. Hello, where are you? Susan? Whoop! Now, why can I go up here? For that, apparently. Okay. That answers my question. I can go that way to find Susan, but I can knock this wall down. If you would do the right thing there, Aegis. Thank you. Warrior spirit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do any exploring, but, you know, the thing is, I do still need all this essence in order to do my upgrades, so, I guess having to do a little of that, is still somewhat necessary. Very, dark and gloomy place down here. Real cozy, like what y'all done with the place. Yep, nope, cool. Down, boy. Alright, what else is in here? More warrior spirit. Lots of warrior spirit, I like it. Spirit of the warrior. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. We're going right to their house. Okay. Which is another place I was actually just at not too long ago. Cool. Bye-bye. Susan? Susan, are you here? Uh-oh. A note.
Escaped. I must inform her husband immediately.
If you're reading these words, it is because the Lord in his mercy has spared us both. It has not become our tomb. I managed to survive the terrible massacre, and I'm going to find our daughter at the charity house. Okay, I'll be waiting for you there. Okay. So, good news for that. Now, the last thing we gotta do is go to the site of this exchange, whatever the hell this exchange was. Oh! Oh! I fell right into that one. Sit down. Alright. No, we're just running. I don't want to deal with any of y'all. And it doesn't matter because you're just gonna follow me any damn way. And just completely miss that shot. That's awesome. Okay. And yet... Okay. Come on, give me. Whack! Whack! Now, how do I get to this place? No, up. Up! Oh, that's right. I gotta cross over the thing again, don't I? Ow? Yeah, I gotta cross back over this moat again. Oh, well, that's what took me here to this arena. Whack! Ran out of damn, you know, the stuff again. My endurance or whatever the hell it was. Okay, I think I started going this way one night. And I turned back to go the other way. Or something. Or was it I couldn't go anywhere from here? Yeah, I think it was something like I couldn't go anywhere else this way. Or something. So, how do I get... I see you. I do. I see you. Okay. Well, I think I'm starting to figure out how the hell to get over there. Ah, figures. Oh, we can play that game. That's fine. No, that's fine. You lose. Good day, sir. Oh, another one. Wonderful. Yeah, just like I want to deal with multiple of you. I think you're like one of the enemies that I hate the most in this game. This is just annoying as hell. Just annoy me. Oh, what's up? That ran right into you. This is what I get for sprinting. Okay, yeah, I think I have been here before at some point. Ow. Okay. Am I getting any closer? I mean, I guess I am a little bit. Kind of feels like I'm still kind of going in circles, though. Well, there's nowhere for me to go this way. So I'm gonna get 100, like meters to it. And then a dead end. So that's cool. Damn it. Oh, cool. No. Bad mechanical dogs. Oh, yeah, I remember being here before. All three of these different directions just made giant loops. Here's some of the lower level enemies around here. Except for you. You stupid things. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, hey!
Dieu Tout-Puissant!
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
The reason for her presence?
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. They spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safe passage all the way to Austria. They would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen.
Okay, so this was the Queen's, like, advisor or whatever, I think?
How were you able to leave Saint-Cloud?
Earlier, after you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage. Oh, Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
Okay. Well, what else do you have to say?
Madame.
Oh, we're gonna leave it at that. No, I see. Okay. Oh. Investigate and inspect the site. Okay. Didn't expect to see her outside of the palace, so that's a thing. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, people got slaughtered.
4 horses for 3 men. This doesn't make sense.
4 horses for 3 men.
A red cap with a rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. 100 leagues. That is a long way. Why go on such a journey? Perhaps Madame de Polignac can enlighten me.
Yeah, maybe. I have, some kind of information. Perhaps.
Madame.
The horses?
Over here, there are 4 dead horses. And the body of a 3rd man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means one assailant managed to get away.
The attack
The attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège? That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush. And they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned. 3 of them lost their lives.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders that the Marquis de Lafayette promised us, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise the kidnappers and stop them from carrying out their misdeed. By the grace of God, they may already be on their way to Vienna with the children.
The riders did not make it, Madame. They perished at the hands of the Royal Army.
Yeah, no, they all did.
Sainte Mère de Dieu. C'est une catastrophe. The Marquis de Lafayette must be informed of this terrible turn of events. Without delay.
I shall see to it, Madame. As for you, please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Okay. Report back to Fayette. I have nothing else to do here, right? This is everything. I'm good here now. And then whoops. This device triggers a preset function that allows agents to return to the primary mode of transportation automatically when mine temporarily goes dormant as her body returns to the carriage via the most direct route while avoiding potential confrontation the moment she reaches her destination. So this is like a recall thing? Do I only have one of these? Because this one, yeah, that uses all my essence that's not used. Neat. Yeah, I like that. Then why can I not use the carriage now, though? Oh, there we go. Respond. Meeting point. Oh, okay. Expected there. Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason. So the horsemen you sent to escort them, every single one of them perished, cut down by the respond. There's not a minute to lose. You must rescue the children. Okay. Well, where the hell are they at then? They're not anywhere here, apparently. I need 2 of those blocks. 22,000. Whoops. Upgrades. Not upgrades. This. 2 of these blocks, that's 10,000. Ah, I did have enough. Bam. Alright, now we've got 2 sets of, or 2 weapons that are fully upgraded. So that's nice. Okay. That's the safe. That's the hotel. Go here to tell him what happened to the wife. Yeah, let's do that. Do that one first. I need to figure out how to get Bailey. Because Bailey, who was one of the first ones that was in one of those like sarcophagus coffin things, is the one that has something to do with the quest with the Queen's son. And I need to... There's got to be, like, a way to wake him up or something. Maybe there's something that I missed before. I don't know. But... Alright, you.
Monsieur Necker.
Madame?
Let him continue.
Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
Susan.
Your wife.
Safe and
You may
sound.
rest easy, monsieur. Your wife escaped the massacre. She returned home and left you this letter.
Mon Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at our charity hospital.
She may already be there.
Madame, I did not dare to dream of such an outcome. My wife and daughter. Can you imagine? And I thought I had lost both of them. The three of us will be able to leave the kingdom and put these horrors behind us forever.
What about the bonds?
They are not in your possession.
No, not yet.
You must ensure they do not benefit the king, madame. You will find them in the Armoire de Fer, in the Palais
yes.
des Tuileries.
I already know that.
Do with them as you see fit. As long as the king does not use them. As for me, I'm going to find my family at once. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I pray that your efforts will be successful. Adieu, madame. Adieu.
Adieu.
Minister Necker has given his bonds to me.
That's quite a nice little sum. Can you imagine? That's 1/5 of the kingdom's entire wealth.
Wealth that the king squanders for his personal benefit according to his whims.
Ma foi. Monsieur Necker certainly has been very generous to his adoptive country.
Generous? I have my doubts. The loan was granted at a very high rate. So high, in fact, that it would have dug the deficit into an even deeper state of abyss.
Eh bien, monsieur. To what use shall we employ this boonful fortune?
If I could spend it, I'd do everything I could to return to the people their confiscated freedom. To begin, I would get them the bread they so sorely need. It is only after the scourge of famine has been vanquished that armed patriots might then be able to rise up against despotism.
And where will you find wheat, Robespierre? Will you steal it from under the noses of the automats who have sworn to destroy the human race? As for arming the people, this is another one of your delusions. How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle that'd be unable to lift a sword?
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de Lafayette.
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. But I happen to know what it takes to fight. Unlike you. Monsieur, I was but a lad of 15 when I took up arms. And everyone here knows my role in the liberation of America from British rule. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army that will annihilate the Clockwork King's diabolical machines. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave Paris, I will rally the officers and troops that are stationed in the provinces. Then, I will call for a mass uprising. I will have more than enough money to pay their wages and procure the weapons we need.
And you will have obedient troops at your beck and call, ready to repress anyone who challenges your power.
Oh, boy.
These troops will only serve the will of the people. I swear it.
Are you sure that the king has spared the rest of the kingdom, Monsieur le Marquis?
I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough manpower to occupy all the garrisons in the country.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can force your hand. The choice is yours.
Oh.
To whom will you entrust Monsieur Necker's bonds?
They're not in my possession yet.
The bonds are not yet in my possession.
Then please continue your search.
So I have choices that I can make that could determine other outcomes then. That's interesting. So let's see here. Still got about another hour. So here we've got investigate this hotel and then the safe. So I guess which one was the hotel? Let's go to and speak. The royal children must go to the Mont. And where is that at? And why is that not coming up on my map? Oh, maybe it's here? No. Yeah, that would be there. And maybe that's not coming up as a side quest because I haven't actually gone there yet. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. So that's the hotel, the sleepless one. All right. Well, let's let me do that one and then I'll ignore this safe for now cuz I don't have any gunpowder or anything like that anyhow. So do I have another one of those? Nope, I only had the one coin to get back to my... I wonder where I got that at then. Whoops, that was not the right button. Can I buy more of those? Is that a thing? Oh, yeah, right here, the carriage tokens. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna buy all 5 of those. Those, I feel like those could really come in handy later. Yeah, I definitely feel like those could come in handy. I'm just trying to go through all these different areas, trying to find all this little stuff, trying to figure out these side quests and getting sidetracked and everything else. Okay, just get me back to the carriage so I can go and just use a token and get back there. That's kind of neat. That is still blocked. How is that still blocked? Ow. Sure. Oh, yeah, no, come on, bring it on. Sure. Yeah, just all-yous. All-yous. How did I get to that side before? Oh, another one of you? You serious? Go to hell. That was not the right one. Just waste one of those grenades right quick. Didn't need that anyhow. You know? That's how we'll get over the wall, I guess. New area? Would have thought that I would have been through here. No. No. Absolutely not. Pick up the thing. Aegis. Pick up the thing. Hell with that gate. Can't keep me out. Whack. Can't keep me out. Okay, well, then I got this far. Now what? Oh, that's what. Whoop. Oh, what? Whatever. Okay. Okay, right up here maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Whack. Oh, we got another butcher on our hands, huh? Ow. Burn, baby, burn. Ow. Burn, baby, burn. Actually, this is, yeah, this is where I took down, I think, one of the tyrants already, wasn't it? No, maybe not. Ah, yeah, that worked well. Yeah, that worked well. Whoa! Oh boy. Alright, let that health get back up. Let that health get back up. Okay. Stick and move, stick and move. Ugh. Ow. Oh boy. Well, so much for a charged attack. Neat. Ow. Sit down. Holy crap. Like 5 damn enemies at once. Why? Why is that necessary? That's how I get back out. Goodness. Yeah, no, let's just, yeah. Just waste yet another one of those. Oh, you want some too? Sure, why not? Sit down. Oh, another one of the big boys, huh? Ow. Ow. At least you, I can somewhat telegraph a little bit better. Some of the other ones still kind of throw me some curveballs. Oh, more things. You want some of this? Oh, another musket. Some more stuff. Yeah, you want some of this? Special move, a lightning vortex. Unique combination. Deliver a vortex of lightning, ideal for electrocuting a group of already frozen enemies. So, freeze them, then electrocute them. That sounds like that's a lot of those little capsules I'd have to use. Yeah, that just sounds like a lot. So much for that. I don't think so. Well, endurance goes up a bit. But the armor goes down, so no. And then you. Yeah, no, goes down 30. No thanks. Chalk all of that up is about useless.
The field with the dead tree. I might be able to stop this experiment.
Members of the club have taken a note. Misgivings expressed in the most recent report. I'm ready to demonstrate to you without delay that the process is already operational. Tomorrow at dawn, go with your associates to the place known as the Dead Tree. You'll see my sleepless. Yeah, no. That's all gonna have to. We're gonna have to put a stop to that. That's that no good. But is that not on this map? No, I'd have to go back here to stop this experiment. Of course. Of course. All right. I have to go back. Apparently so. Well, this is something that I do feel like that's gonna be a big no-no for me. So, I feel like we do gotta put a stop to that. That can't be allowed to happen. So. No. And I also cannot open this gate, so. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll just come up just a smidge short on that, huh? There we go. That took a little bit of doing, but we did do it. Just that. Whoop. All right, now to get back there. Can I cannot. Of course I can't. Well, how do I get back out then? Ooh, I thought we were gonna have a crash there for a second. Yeah, it's like just on the other side of the wall. So how? What? Hold on. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I opened this earlier. Aha. Aha. Yeah, there we go. missed that earlier. That's fine. Yeah, here we go. Let's go here so we can go to the dead tree. I think some other people are going to end up dead here in a second. We can't be having this. Be more dead than just trees. That away. Whack! Oh, you can swing around like that. Okay. Well, it's kind of nice to know. All right, dead tree. Oh, so, now this is open.
The field with the dead tree. Good. I'm nearly there.
Okay, yeah, now this is open. Oh, this dude with his hairline.
Ah, that cursed dog.
That's Cagliostro!
Be devoured by rust.
It's Cagliostro! Oh, I thought I could get that one last shot in there. Nope. Know about that Count Cagliostro? I know that he's still wanting that Cagliostro fortune. Okay, sure. Cool. Whack. Alright, where'd you go, Cagliostro? Ah, here we go. I say, how am I supposed to? But okay, just follow the maps or follow the ramps. Excuse me. What? So you have a block? Really? Goodness. Ow. Damn. Alright, now. That away. Wait. Hold on. Come on, pick. Oh, I have to be up here to pick it up? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's a carriage token. Okay, so I find those in these chests, too. That's good to know. Well, I mean... It's a fancy hat. But... Still, armor rating sucks. No. Nope. I think I'll probably just end up having to stick with this armor. Probably for the rest of the playthrough.
It slipped through my fingers. Fortunately, he was unable to take his things with him.
I feel like I'm just gonna stick with this armor through the rest of the playthrough, because it seems like no matter how much other armor I find, none of it's as good.
The sleepless slaves. They meant the automats. Feeding off the blood of innocent people. Monsieur Raymond was completely mistaken. I must inform him.
Well, the automats make sense, because they wouldn't never need to sleep, so, okay. So some things got lost in translation there, or just, people just started assuming some things. As soon as they disembark, they will go from the state of human to life fluid. Think of the savings. So, essentially, yeah, let's just have robots take everybody's jobs. Save all this money. Command you mentioned, do not to write to me again. Rest of this. I will pray for the salvation of your soul. Okay. Got another key to somewhere else. Key to where, I don't know, right offhand. Oh, I seen you like a second too late. Oh, knock it off. Had about enough of you with that.
Shut up, everyone. Someone's coming. Oh, no, no. Another one of those evil machines.
Hello?
I mean you no harm.
Ah! It speaks, too.
Yup.
Get out of here, you damn pile of scrap metal.
Have you not seen what I've done to these automats?
Worse than dogs at each other's throats. It's almost as if everyone has decided to kill each other before the sun comes up.
Hold on.
Have you seen any other fights?
It feigns innocence too. I saw you going after that gentleman in the red suit. Strange chap he is. The sort that talks to automats and makes them obey. Have you ever seen such a thing?
Did you see him leave?
Did I ever? He took off in a carriage. To the hospital, he cried.
The hospital? Which hospital?
How should I know? I've said too much already. Bugger off now.
Bugger
You're gonna
off.
get us into trouble.
Okay, so Cagliostro's going to a hospital. Okay. Where? No one knows. Alright. So... this key bears... the Devil's Tower does not know what it refers to. And there is no tower in the vicinity. Raymond or his companions will know. Okay, so here I'm gonna, like, look for a tower that's not even around here. So that's good to know. We can move on from that. Go here, talk to Raymond. Finish these quests, or this quest here off. Alright, where is... oh, that's 300? Yeah, no. See, that's where these things will come in handy. Yeah, because I got 6 of them. Bam. Let's go. We out. Luxembourg. Whoops. Well, I just wasted a couple capsules. Went to hit the sprint button. That wasn't the sprint button. It is in other games, not in this one. All right, Monsieur Raymond.
De Mirabeau.
Monsieur Raymond.
Go on, Aegis.
His fight against slavery. Oh boy. Okay. His presence of it. Nope, we already talked about that.
I went to the Hotel de Massiac as agreed. What I discovered goes beyond your darkest conjectures. The club's members have no intention of merely depriving their slaves of rest. Rather, with the king's support, they plan to replace them with automat harvesters. The Count of Cagliostro is behind the plan.
Ma foi. But such a plan would certainly only improve the lot of these unfortunate people.
You are mistaken, mon père. If the planters get their way, they will have a greater need of slaves than ever. Only this time, they intend to slaughter them to power their machines.
Quelle abomination!
Par tous les saints.
4 days ago, the Paris Guard captured 100 black people. They were to be sacrificed as part of an experiment to test the effectiveness of the automat harvesters. Luckily, I was able to prevent the massacre.
Where are they now?
In a place they call the Dépôt des Noirs. I don't know where it is, but I managed to get the key. It bears the inscription, Tour du Diable.
The Devil's Tower is a prison in Vincennes, within the chateau walls.
That's 3 leagues from here. We'll only be able to free the prisoners once we're able to move freely ourselves.
At least they were spared the fate that the king and his accomplices had planned for them.
And what will you do with the 2 servants you employ, Monsieur Raymond?
I will continue to treat them well, as I always have.
However, under the laws you insist on following, they will become slaves again the moment they leave the kingdom for Saint-Domingue.
Certainly not, Monsieur de Robespierre. What kind of a man would I be if what I have heard had not opened my eyes? The planters of Massiac have been proven to be nothing but avaricious murderers. I thought I was dealing with opposition, but now I discover them to be vile enemies, from whom it would be vain to expect any compromise. From this day on, I will fight against their interests with all my strength, and will not lay down my arms until the last slave in the Empire has been freed.
Rest assured, then, that the people will fight by your side, Monsieur Raymond.
That's the spirit, my friends.
Yes!
Vive l'égalité.
Okay, so that's that one done. say, real quick, let me, I shouldn't even, but, so in order to continue this one from the Queen, I think I have to go back and find another one of his codex, or excuse me, the echoes. Yeah, because I only got 2 of the 3. So there's not, the side quest won't continue until I actually go back there and try to find the other echo, and that will actually unlock him. So So, well, I only got like another half hour. I can't see getting too much further in this main quest. Let me see if because this is the one for the Queen that I've actually wanted to kind of do. And here I thought that maybe I just couldn't unlock Bailey out of his thing yet, but I actually missed something, and that's why I couldn't do it. So, the Louvre. Where was that at again? I think that was here. Okay. Which echoes do I actually have? Assembly, save yourself if you can, and okay. Okay. So this place. Okay. So this is where I need to go back here. I need to free Bailey. That's what I need to do. And at that point, when I was actually there to start with, I was trying to find everything and still ended up missing something. And top floor of the museum hides the observatory.
Here I am at an impasse. Should I go to the Tuileries to examine the safe, There may be a way to force it open. I can get to the Tuileries Palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
Oh, and this is where the other thing is anyway. Okay. Bye-bye. Damn. No. I cannot go anywhere this way. There's niente this way! So how do I... Ah! The Louvre Gardens. Now, where the hell was his observatory? The observatory was over here, maybe? Whoop. Okay, actually, no. This is where Bailey is. But that's not... Ow. Ow again. Need to find... No, that's not it. No, I don't want to be bothered with you. I really don't. Leave me alone. Yeah, back off it. Well, here's this place. Yeah, that works out nicely. Hello? Oh? Huh, really? Pick up the thing. Oh, something else. Whoops. The King's office. Oh, what fancy stuff we got in here? Another carriage token, so that's cool. Oh, nope, those suck. What about these? Oh, nope, those suck. It's the king's side of the treachery of the soldier stationed and has caused the winter rebellion to blow. Apply your troops the same just severe measure that you have. Apparently the Count just hates everybody. He's like, look, we can't control people. We don't need them. Wow.
Forced. Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. Graved on it. H.G. Riquetti. Comte de Mirabeau.
People just cause nothing but problems anyway. Yeah. All the bonds are
Whoever
still...
broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
Agreed. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, why would you get in here and not take the most valuable thing in there? Whoa! Hey, how you doing there? Okay. Okay. Sure. Young y'all. You lose. Now, where the hell? Yeah, good day, sir. Where in the hell is... That's not even what I came here for. Bailey's Observatory. Where the hell is that? Observatory. Steelrising. Oh, goodness. Yeah. The apartments. Louvre Apartments. I think I've already bit. Wait. Wait! What the hell? Oh, you don't come alive? Okay. That's cool, I guess. Ow. Ow. Bye-bye. Let's see here. Where the hell am I? I don't even know at this point. Now, here's another thing I haven't unlocked yet. Well, here's another one I haven't unlocked yet. No, that's not it. Louvre Apartments. I think those are on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. Like the other side of this courtyard. About to overheat. Sprinting too much. Louvre Gardens. Through here. To hell with these enemies here. No, this isn't the Louvre Apartments either. Where the hell is that at then? Oh, this is irritating. No, go to hell, all of yous. Or was this it right here? No, the Grand... What the f... This is the Grand. Oh, go to hell. Through here. Now, here's the apartments. Okay. This is the apartments. There should be some stairs here. Here's the observatory. Good grief. I know I've been here before. Nope, now I'm back in the apartments. So... apartments. Wait, is it really supposed to be right here? No, that's... Nope, that one was for the other guy. So... if you leave through the other door, reach the room by going up the stairs. Passageway to the lower level. So, what, this? Oh, here it is, down here. Wow.
Monsieur, this is the last time we shall meet. From now on, we shall do without your help. Eh bien, are you waiting for an invitation to leave?
Your Majesty, dare we ask what brought this disgrace upon us?
The Count's work has given me complete satisfaction. Your essences and optics are no longer of any use to us.
Rejoice, learned scholars. You may now dedicate yourselves to the cause of the Vanupier.
Just a moment. Are we being rebuked for our actions at the Estates General? But Your Majesty, you are the one who convened this assembly.
Leave here at once, monsieur, before you say anything you might regret.
Okay. I don't know how I missed that. Because I've actually... yeah. I jumped through this very window. Multiple times. How did I miss that? Sitting literally right there. Oh, that's stupid. Wow. So I actually could have unlocked the conversation and unlocked this guy and had this conversation with him a long time ago. A long time ago. Wow. That's crazy.
They're coming. They're here. A horde of assassins. Death itself encased in an iron shell. Flee! Gentlemen, flee! While there is still time!
There. You are no longer in danger.
Ludia? Are you the one who has released me from this nightmare? But how? Did your master send you?
My name is not Ludia, monsieur. I'm called Aegis, and I serve only the Queen.
A pauvre enfant. Ludia. Aegis. And yet I fear that you are neither.
It is of no importance, monsieur. I have a mission to accomplish.
Vaucanson.
I must speak with Eugène de Vaucanson.
Alas, the king had him thrown in prison.
Yes. I was told that he was in the Bastille.
With shackles on his hands and chains on his feet. That is how Louis the Mad has decided to repay his most faithful servant, mon cher Eugène. Where he is now, how could we hope to help him? As for you, my child, I can't be sure, but I think there is a truth you must uncover. Find your way to Monsieur de Vaucanson's home. It is in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of the Invalides. Here is the key to the gate. When we meet again, we will have the answers we seek.
Alright, now I gotta go to Croissant's house. Great. All these things I could have done a long time ago if I wouldn't have missed one little shiny thing. So much for me not wanting to miss things. I could have done this in, like, part 2.
I found your colleague Lavoisier at the Palais de Luxembourg.
Did he meet with the Comte de Provence, as he had planned?
No. He fell into a trap. Luckily, he escaped unharmed.
Bon sang. I warned him. Now there can be no doubt. The entire royal family is against us.
I found your colleague Lavoisier.
Did he meet with the Comte?
No.
No, okay.
Bon sang. Now there can be no...
Okay, this
What
night.
did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I don't know how to describe it. À vrai dire, I was in a sinister and icy place. Et puis, it's all a blur. A poisonous feeling of destructive power. Somewhere between a dream and reality. Orders whispered in my ear. Poor, terrified people falling at my hand. I don't know if I was given some powerful drug, or if my mind was truly lost in the ether. If this is the case, the phenomenon should be studied.
I wonder...
But can it be reproduced?
I actually wonder, if these important guys in these sarcophagus... Because every single one of them says something about a nightmare and how they were, like, controlling something or, you know, seeing people being slaughtered and all that stuff. If they are actually, like, the... subconsciously maybe controlling the Titans that you have to defeat right before you unlock them. So they're putting these like sarcophagus, like coffin things, and they're being fed something subconsciously, and that's what's powering the Titans. And take them to the convent?
I will take you to safety at the Cordelier convent.
So, you're in the know. Excellent. Let us go, my child.
So I can do this, and then I can actually go back to the other... I think I got something else to take to some of the other guys, too. So knock out a couple things here at once.
Our enemies cannot reach us here, Monsieur Bailly. You have nothing more to fear.
You have my eternal gratitude, mon enfant. Rest assured that I'm aware of the full weight of my debt to you. Without your help, I would still be trapped in that coffin. That is why, from this day forward, I ask that you regard me as your eternal servant.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, well, how about this note?
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
Oh,
what is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Okay. So...
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
Guessing that the Queen's son was poisoned. Well, that's no good. Decipher the notes. Is there more to this? Oh, no.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
This is Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
What is
acid?
prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
No. Report these findings to the
Goodbye,
Queen.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
So we finally might have figured out what happened. And I've got the bonds to give to either this guy, this Robespierre, or this guy. So, Suave, if you're still there, this Lafitte, I think he wanted the bonds to be able to, like, raise an army. But this other guy, what was it that he wanted him for? Like, I think just to feed the people, I think. Volcanson's house. Yeah, to relieve the people's suffering, or give it to the other guy to get, to raise an army capable of defeating the royal troops. It's like, which ones I mean, you want to relieve the people's suffering, but, maybe to put an end to everything that's going on, you got to defeat these royal troops. So, like, what would be better? And I also wonder, I would imagine, like, if I were to raise the army, that it wouldn't, like, just start taking out, like, some of the machines in the area or something like that. Like, I would actually truly benefit from that in any way. I kind of doubt that. Oh, well, that's interesting. The other thing is, I don't know if that would really matter. Exactly. Well, I mean, I guess in a way, if you can, like,
I can't.
yeah. I don't know. Somebody else said something too, though. Like, oh, well, then you'd have like an army at your beck and call. That, you know, if somebody didn't like what you were doing or didn't agree with you, you'd be able to squash them and stuff like that. Which I suppose could possibly be a thing. But how can you go wrong? I suppose with trying to give back to the people. You know. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, okay, if I do this army, like, I seriously doubt that, like, they would, like, help me in battle and stuff like that. I feel like this isn't that kind of game. So I feel like to give it to that guy, just, I don't think I'd get anything out of it anyway. And so I guess I kind of feel like, you know what, relieve the people suffering, even if I don't see it. I can just have, I guess, the idea that that's where the money went. If that makes any sense. So, well, it's about time for me to end this thing tonight. So we're gonna give it to the people. Let's do what others would not do, especially those in power, and they would not give squat to the people. We're gonna give it to the people. That's what we're gonna do.
Bien. Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the
Look at
corner
Robin
of the
Hood
march.
over
He's the
here.
only person who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't forget.
Okay. The popular
Is your
uprising.
plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I am now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
Pater noster qui es in celis, sanctificatum
So,
nomen tuum.
wait, let me
Now
get
that
this
I
straight.
think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, very good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Okay. Did not realize I was getting other information about that. So, but anyways, let me get this straight. So, the lanterns and then the things that pop up out of the ground that I can sit at, do my upgrades and that kind of stuff, my save points, are like, what, harvesting the essence of the dead, which are therefore then powering the automats? So in order to basically shut the automats down, I gotta what? Destroy my areas where like my save points and stuff are? Wait, now I can't give you the things? Wait, what? Give him the bonds. That's what I'm trying to do. And now it won't let me. Well, what the hell? Well, that's really dumb. Okay. Destroy lanterns is dead and fight his own. So, ask Bailey. Where's Bailey? Nope, that's not you. That Bailey.
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I have not gone there yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? Their home is in the Faubourg Saint-Germain.
I
East of Les
got it.
Invalides.
This.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined with sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
Great! Right back to the Louvre. Right where I was just at. Ah.
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
Yeah, what, is it not gonna let me give the bonds to him now? Really? Well, that's really dumb. But I can't give it to Robitussin because he won't talk to me. Okay, hold on. Well, what if I were to... Real quick. What if I were to leave? And then maybe... back in? No. Well, I don't know then. Apparently I should have done that before asking about the other thing. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end up having to call it for now, but report findings to the Queen, which I thought that was N St. Cloud. So where am I supposed to give him the bonds, him the bonds? Is the Queen here? Oh, I got to do it this way. I see. Autopsy report. Circumstance of eldest son's death. Oh, that one's got a seal from the Queen. Okay, wait for further instructions. So that's that one for the Queen. And then, oh shoot, might as well do an upgrade here real quick. Some more physical damage, why not? Oh, let's do that twice. Sure, why not? And then there's my save icon, so there, now I'm good. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna call it there. But you know, at this point, it does feel like, you know, the side quests are sort of adding some stuff. it is just a little bit of hey, go here, get me this, and do this for me and whatnot. But it does still feel like it's somewhat connected to everything that's going on. So it's not just like, oh, get this family heirloom for me because I can't live without it, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's a bad example, but just the sake of doing something for no reason. At least is this way. It's like, okay, well, this, go and get this, and this, you can do this with that, and this will help us here, and this will help us there, and this, and it still seems somewhat related to everything that's going on in the overall story arc. So, I don't mind them. A bunch of fetch quests, negative review on Steam. They are fetch quests, sure. But just looking at these, hold on. These lanterns, being able to destroy those, maybe that can, affect the automats. Volkonson's house. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but some gunpowder. I don't know what I would need that for now, except for maybe using it for the army to try to battle the automats. I don't know what I'd be trying to find this one guy's mother for now. I don't really... Maybe just to find her? I don't remember. Something about the royal children, so... But... I don't know. It does kind of seem like that they're somewhat related in some way. Maybe not. Maybe I'm trying to just make excuses. I don't know. But anyways, I've gone on about 20 minutes too long just trying to finish up a couple things right in the general area that I was already at. So, when we come back for the next part, we'll wait to see if we hear anything. Well, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see and just continue before we hear something else from the Queen. And then we'll see if I can give the one guy the bonds. If not, I don't think anybody's getting them then. We probably could stop by Volkonson's house. And I don't know. We do still kind of need to just move on with this main quest here too. So that's a thing. I don't know. I got a couple days, or like a day or two, to think about how I want to approach this, or if I just want to jump back in and just go right to more main quest. I don't really know yet. I'll figure that out. And then we'll just keep going Thursday night. But tomorrow night, Swab Beardson will be back with another part of Horizon Zero Dawn on the hardest difficulty. He was challenged by his son, my nephew, to do it this way. So it's an interesting game. I haven't really seen much from it, maybe besides a trailer or two. So I'm interested to see where the story goes from where he's at. And then come right back here Thursday night for part 6 of Steelrising. And that particular stream will end up being my last one for about 2 weeks. I will be out of town for a little while on a much-needed break. So I would have liked to have finished this before taking off, but that's just not going to happen. So we'll get some more in, try to cover some more ground Thursday night, and then try to finish this off in a couple weeks after that. But that's going to be it for tonight. Suave, thanks for hanging out with me all night. Again, anybody that's watching this, check out Suave Beardson on Twitch, where he's doing Horizon Zero Dawn. And then stop back by here for another stream of Steelrising Thursday night. So until then, I'm D, and I'm the Grim Gamer. Catch y'all next time.